All right, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another episode of Breeze Talk. Today we have special guest DJ Acoff, producer for Gucci Man Team 1017. And before we get started in the podcast, I'm going to introduce my co-host Jay Clay.
Whoop, whoop.
What it
Okay,
do,
thanks,
y'all?
Clay.
Let's get it. Let's get
Let's
it.
get it. All right, and last but not least, we got Miss Janae Jasmine.
Not last but not least, little old me. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, yo, first off, man, Acoff, I got to tell you, I really appreciate you definitely joining us today. It means a lot. I don't know if you recall, in April of 2020, actually, we teamed up with Mario and we did 1017 music review. And because of that, we surged almost 600 users on BreezeShare. And Mario was one of the first, guys to like kind of get behind, Team BreezeShare and stuff like that, just giving the military history. But it's a great thing to also find out that, baby, we both from the Twin States. So I'm from Mississippi, you from Bessemer, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists, a lot of up and coming artists are definitely coming up out of Mobile. But one thing that definitely interests me is the fact that you attended Stillman College. My parents met there. So my mother, she played basketball for the Lady Stillman Tigers, number 44. My father, he was a gymnast. He was an exchange student. So tell me a little bit about your time there at Stillman, because we can get into more things from there, baby.
Okay, well, the Stillman, that was the start, man. That's where I started at. That's where I got my first DJ board at. That's where I started DJing my first parties at. Like, I started DJing in the dorm room at Stillman. Like, Stillman made me. So, I could say that.
Okay.
So it started there. Like, I got on a refund check and I took it and I bought DJ equipment, and that was in Tuscaloosa. That's in Stillman. So they really showed me love because at Stillman they let me, like, when I first started DJing, they let me DJ in the cafeteria. So I used to DJ in the cafeteria and have everybody like turned up while they eating. So like,
That's lit.
They gave me opportunities. I love Stillman.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, I'm gonna let you take it from here.
All right, but so I mean, before we get into the more serious questions about like how you make your music, your path and everything, I gotta ask you this. So I saw that you DJ'd for like a lot of different athletes. I myself am a Washington football team. They were the Redskins at the time when you DJ'd for like Clinton Portis, Le'Veon Bell on the Jets, Jameis Winston. And I'm very curious as to what a Jameis Winston party is like. And like, how did that happen? If you could just explain maybe how one or two of those happened.
Well, Jameis was my quarterback in high school. So, we've been knowing each other
that's
since
what's
we were
up.
kids. Yeah, that was my quarterback. So, he always was the type of person that just try to look out. So he like I DJ his events, it'd be like family too, you know what I'm saying? Most of like his birthday, it's all his family there. So it's like I bring the back home vibe.
Yeah.
You
That's what's
said your
up.
quarterback. What position did you play?
Wide receiver.
And what football team do you like now?
College, Alabama.
Okay, and NFL?
He's gonna have to be the Saints, what my boy James said.
I'm a Cowboys fan. That's why I was just wondering. I had to, give my little 2 cents. I do have another question. I'm so sorry, John J. Clay. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you said
go ahead.
So HBCUs in the house. I went to Lincoln. So shout out to the HBCUs. I just want to put that out there. But continue, J. Clay. It's all you.
So I was gonna say, so I saw that.
You said what?
I went to 3 HBCUs.
Oh, what are the other ones?
Alabama State and Clark Atlanta University.
Oh, cool.
Semester there.
That's what's up.
So you got that 4K refund check, and reading like your bio and like stalking you on the internet and everything, I figured out. So you bought like that's how you actually purchased your DJ equipment, and then you actually had to pay that check back eventually. But so you were sort of investing in yourself. So my question is, like, that's a big step, like purchasing that equipment and then just believing in yourself to keep grinding and making money. So do you have any formal training as a DJ, or were you mostly like self-taught, just like sort of, naturally talented as a DJ?
Well, when I started at Stillman, like I had a group of friends and everybody was a rapper. Mm-hmm. Everybody was rapping. So I was like, I can't rap. I suck at rapping. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just be the DJ out of the group. So I downloaded an app on my phone and I used to DJ on my phone. Like it's like a little app, like you can like a little turntable. I used to like DJ on my phone. So that's why I kind of like understood, how to really DJ because of the app on the phone.
Yeah. What did you enjoy about that most? Like, was it like the people's reactions, or you just enjoyed just like creating the music in general? Do you think?
I just like the people reactions. Like everybody just was having, like
Yeah.
I like come in the dorm room and just like turn the whole dorm room up. Everybody be playing the game. I'm just in there DJing. So like,
Yeah.
I gave some people something to enjoy in music. It's just always
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Set the vibe for the whole night.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Janae, why don't you hit him with the location question?
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, actually, I was about to ask. Did you play any instruments, or like anything?
Yeah, I played the trumpet, the guitar. I still know how to play them.
Oh, do you incorporate that into like any of your like how you're like producing or DJing or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting out that I can like the guitar thing. That's gonna be like my new thing. I'm gonna keep a guitar with me.
Okay.
All right, so I got a follow-up question. All right, so so I was checking out your story the other day, and I saw that you were playing a few like old R&B mixes or whatever like that, right? And the reason I started playing the piano is because of R. Kelly. The first song I ever heard from R. Kelly was Gotham City. And then when I found out that Prince played 10 different instruments, I was like, okay, I definitely got to go for it. So I've been playing the piano since I was 11. So like definitely given that. And I did, like definitely listen to your latest project, your 2020 project. Given that, what vibes are you gonna be going for? Because a lot of times with the guitars, what I'm saying, you get that R&B vibe. So like, what's the new sound? What's the new vibe? As you're gonna be definitely organically getting back on the instruments here.
I think it's gonna be more so of like marketing, like interviewing, like like it's a guy he be playing the little guitar while people be freestyling. I'm gonna do stuff like that. It's not gonna actually like be like the music that I put out gonna be for the guitar.
Okay, got you. Okay, facts.
Okay, so I see you've been like popping up and around some cities, so like Tampa, Miami, Atlanta. So like, where are you located now?
Tampa.
Okay.
Shout out Tampa. That's where I went to school. I'm in
DC
now. I'm in DC now, but that's where I went to school, University of Tampa.
I love DC.
So when are you coming back?
Sure.
Because I saw you put I said, when are you coming back? Because I saw you put out a little casting call on your little Instagram. So I was about to be like,
I'm in Tampa right now. I actually stay in Tampa. I'm here like right now.
They definitely answer my question. I said, when you coming to DC to do this casting call? That's what I said.
I guess DC gotta calm down a little bit right now.
That's facts.
Yo, Tampa wilding too though, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah.
Y'all not that good either.
I don't know about that. I have to wait a little.
I mean, Maryland is a possibility. Right now. Maryland, Virginia.
I love. That's where Clint Portis play football at. I DJ'd up there in DC. That's why I'm
okay, facts.
I love DC.
That's what's up. Which city you think you've seen the most success in so far? I know you're probably doing well at each city you go to. But which one has been like your favorite to work in and like favorite to live in?
My favorite gotta be to work in, to just get active and get things done. It gotta be Atlanta, just because it's so much going like 24/7. But the living, I love Tampa. It's very, very calm. Everybody real cool. It's way better. Yeah. Like I can get work done here too and not be overwhelmed like living in Atlanta. But Atlanta is a good place to go, get some work in and leave.
How often do you travel like back and forth?
It's every week.
Every week. You're wild.
We got to get him a BREEZE account.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
I need one, man. I need to be turning up like y'all, man.
That's wild.
What airline do you fly? I'm sorry. I'm just want to know.
Yeah.
Huh?
What airline do you fly?
Delta.
Oh, okay.
He's checking for you, Acoff.
First off, don't even.
She's like, which days do you leave?
Yo, y'all are funny today. It's okay. It's okay.
So reeling in a little bit. So I saw just like reading your bio and everything, I saw you were one of 21 children. I actually had to read that sentence twice. That's like amazing to me. And your story is like really actually inspiring. You said that everyone in your family, like someone involved in music, and that's sort of how you got started. Do you have any like specific siblings that maybe like played a larger role, like that would just like sort of show you any ropes, or just you just listen to music with them or anything like that?
I wouldn't say it's my siblings. It's got to be my granddad, because my granddad who taught me how to play the instrument. He the one who played the guitar. So my siblings, they all over.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, I do got 2 brothers and sisters, like for real.
That's wild, bro.
in real life. It's crazy.
I don't even be I got a older brother and an older sister. I don't even feel like I'd be keeping up with them like that. So I don't even know what 21 siblings would be like.
It was a point in time I was meeting them every year. Every year I was meeting a new sister. I was like, what the? You dude just like me. You like, huh? Little chubby. You like, what the hell? So,
yeah, that's funny. I was about to say y'all all like look alike. I mean, somewhat, or it's like all over the place.
It's me in all different type of versions. Like he look like a girl. Like I swear it's crazy. He got strong genes.
I was about to say, man, y'all, there must be some lit family reunions. I know you must spend them too, yo.
Yeah, but I mean, it's coming to the point where I got to start putting it together. So I'm like the the head of the family.
Right. Okay, man.
Sir.
You have like a family group chat, or like how do y'all stay in communication and like how do y'all?
That'd be a fat group chat.
I'm close to some of them. Two of them died, and some of them just bad as hell, But we, for the most part, I keep up with most of them. Okay. Some of them they just do their own thing.
Yeah.
Hold on. So question, like, so how has, all right, so given that you had that many brothers and sisters, how has, you as being a public face as DJ Acoff, how did that affect your family relationships? How was that navigating relationships with your brothers and sisters?
Because I'm a DJ and not really an artist, like I always meet people on all different type of things, like, that I can just help my family just get on in, you know what I'm saying? So it helped everybody. I can put everybody in.
That's what's up. So you started Rich Posse in like 2013 or 2014. It started as a promotion group with your friends Rock and Rodney, and then just walk us through sort of what Rich Posse has been up to since then, like any process you guys have been going through.
Okay, well, my goal is to build Rich Posse like, DJ Khaled got We the Best. So,
okay.
This is my version of We the Best, Rich Posse, like how DJ Khaled had Ace Hood and all them. Like I'm coming up with artists the way he did. So I'm taking his formula and I'm just putting it into a new wave. So basically, we the best.
That's what's up, bro. We're definitely gonna keep an eye out for Rich Posse. I like that name too.
Thank you.
So last summer you signed with 1017, obviously. That must have been a big moment. I feel like countless different creatives would love to be a part of that brand. So after the years of all this hard work that you put into music, what was that moment sort of like when you signed with them? You're like, all right, obviously you're not going to be complacent, you're not going to be satisfied, but you're like, all right, this was a big step in my career.
Yeah, it just, it kind of just taught me that, anything can be done. Mm-hmm. Like, keep going at it, because it was at a point in time where I was like, I'm finna give up. This shit getting too hard. But, that kind of like, gave me some more motivation to stay focused.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what would you tell other DJs, in that position? Like, what, I guess, like, what would you tell other DJs, or other up and coming producers, who hit that stumbling block, who will hit that brick wall and say, hey, I think I might, I'm about to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you, if you could tell them anything, like right now, what would you tell them? Yeah.
Well, the number one thing I could tell them is the moment you feel like you've given up, that's when you're getting closer. So don't give up. Never give up, no matter what. Like, anything is possible. As long as you put your mind to it and you believe that you can do that, then you can make it happen. So anybody can be great. Everybody got it.
Yeah, facts.
Yes, sir.
So what are some of your
Everybody
goals?
Got it
like
in.
The next couple of years, like moving forward, what are your goals?
I need a big giant wall full of plaques. Like I'm talking.
Yes, sir.
I need y'all right behind me. I need a whole bunch of plaques right behind me. Like a lot of plaques. Like I hope I just did a record with Famous Kid Brick. It's gonna do real good. We just shot the video yesterday.
Okay, thanks.
Hopefully that's my first.
Dwight, so you're from Alabama, and our producer Just Allen was telling me the other day actually that Alabama's like starting to make some real noise recently. What do you think it is about Alabama? I know some of the rappers coming out are like Young Blue, No Cap, Flo Milli. I know you work with TLE Cinco on your recent project, Ryla Rodriguez and all them. So what do you think it is about Alabama that makes them sort of different, and why they're starting to pop off a little?
I feel like it's the struggle, like it's a struggle. Like, everybody come from some type of struggle. So like, it's just a different type of motivation and drive that people got that's from Alabama. Cause Alabama is always counted out. Like they look at Alabama as like there's a country, hillbillies. No, there's some talent out there. They, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's really the struggle, and you know, people all been growing. They just growed up around like soul, like so it's like different. So it's like there's a lot of different things like talented artists there. Like it's crazy.
So it's like really authentic. I feel like a lot of the music industry, maybe like that, like, yeah, I feel like it probably peaked like 2 years ago in terms of just like there's a lot of like fake rap going around, fake artists. Obviously, if you're popping, you're popping. But so you're saying with Alabama, it's sort of like a very authentic feel, like they're making out the mud, getting out the mud, and that's like sort of what was making them pop in the end.
You gotta get it out the mud. Like I come from the bottom, like so, like I know I seen like people coming up, like Cinco, Rollo, No Cap, all them come from the bottom. Like you know, like you gotta if you like people there, they're so hungry. All we need is an opportunity. When we get an opportunity, like we gonna do our job. That's all we needed. But you know, a lot of people they'll like you know I ain't saying people in New York, but I'm just saying like you know a lot of people in big cities like they got opportunities right in front of them. People in Alabama they really. So like we get an opportunity, we taking advantage of it. We going all the way at it. So it's all authentic. I can say that about most Alabama artists.
No, definitely,
Yes, sir.
I definitely second that because I was about to say like, you know, like being like I was explaining to John and Janae, like I was explaining to J. Clay and Janae, like yo, what the Twin States were, you know, being like Mississippi, Alabama, whatever. And I was like, you know, when people think about music, like you said, it's always Atlanta or like they think about going to L.A., New York, or whatever. But it's just like it's different because, like you said, like you have like a lot of hungry people, and like a lot of it gets, you know, like slept on. It feels like you know those real dirty South Southern states get slept on a lot. And like to that point, so it was actually because I see Mario actually posting a lot, like you know how they had like the P Valley Star series or whatever like that, and like who like bruh, I'm from Mississippi. I ain't never seen, you know, no strip club, you know, named the Pink nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Never seen it before. Hey, yo, Janae, what you smiling at?
She got a pole in the back. That's why she's smiling.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, for real, like people always think about like, you know, Atlanta or like, you know, Texas, different places like that, or like in the major cities like that, but they never think about like the real like dirty South country talent. Like
That's
not
where
even
them gems there, man. Them gems in the small towns, man. The small they sleep on them.
Exactly. Like my first favorite rap, like I could say like my favorite rapper growing up. Like I used to listen to UGK heavy a lot, you know what I'm saying? Pimp C, Bun B, Chadler Butler, RIP. But and like at the end of the day, like my first rapper I remember or even heard of, like, you know, like besides mainstream local was Doe Belly Stray from West Point, Mississippi or whatever. Like so I used to listen to a lot of local rap. And so like, you know what I'm saying? So like you said, it's a lot of gems, but people just don't get slept on. Even like the situation with Tom G. Tom G been in like Tampa how long, bro? You know what I'm saying? And so but he got talent, but still like a lot of people.
Right.
You know,
But if he lived in a city like Atlanta, then he'll probably like, you know,
exactly
take off way further, you know what I'm saying? But it's you know, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, facts.
The
Well,
power of cities have.
that's why we need all the DJ Acoffs we can get.
Okay, so I have a question. So like when you're making beats and stuff like that, like what's like a strategy you use, or like if you're preparing to like a mix or event, like how do you like get yourself like hype, or I don't know, whatever your little mantra is, what do you do?
How do I get hype? I mean, I guess I just like smoke a blunt, I guess. I just
Facts.
hey.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You're right.
Yeah.
What's your drink of choice?
Tequila.
Oh,
Gotta be tequila. I don't drink no. I like champagne.
I respect that.
God.
Yeah. Wait. So when you're actually like going into make so like forget getting hype, when you're going into like prepare the actual mix, like say you're about to go perform at some event, forget COVID and everything. When like preparing a mix, are you like you're like looking in like, okay, this is gonna be like the type of people that's there, or this is gonna be like this who I'm performing for, or like do you have like any certain strategies like that, or is it just sort of like I'm Acoff, I know what the people like, so I'm gonna just keep doing what I know, or what is it?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, like everything I do is a strategy. So if I'm finna DJ, say for instance, if I'm finna DJ in DC, then I study a DC DJ. I see what he play, what he do, and then I see his mix, even when I get to the city, I get there a day before and I listen to that DJ. And what I look at the crowd, I see what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I have a list in my phone of the top songs to play for this city and the top songs not to play for this city. And then I create my own mix. So like everything I do with a plan. You know what I'm saying? Because it make the party, keep going up instead of just going up and down like this.
Yeah, that reminds me of I said I was from Tampa. I played basketball there, and we would spend hours and hours watching film. So that's like you're basically watching film on like where you're about to go perform, like we would like where we're about to go play. So that's what's up. That makes sense. You always make sure you're prepared for everything.
Yep.
Okay, so when you first get to a new city, or not necessarily a new city, but like when you first get to the city, what's the first thing you do?
Eat some food. I gotta try food out in the city. I love food.
Then what else? Then what do you do? Like, what's your okay, so you're going to Maryland. What are you doing? Are you eating food from where? Where are you getting food from?
If I go to Maryland, the first thing I'm gonna do is try to get to DC and get some weed.
In fact, so I was just
Chris is going through his head. He's like, I know what I would do.
I go get some weed first.
Oh my god.
Then I got a lot of friends up there in DC, so I'll probably go to you said Maryland, so
I mean whatever. Maryland, it's not
the DMV, it's all a big family.
I go to Tyson's Corner. Y'all know where that's at?
Yeah.
I'll go to Tyson's Corner, find a nice spot over there and get some food. Go to that mall over there. They got a mall too.
Yeah. What's up? Since you joined 1017, which artists you feel like you formed a bond with, and like are there any artists that you see you just like, I don't know, some artists I feel like producers just like feel a chemistry with that they could work with maybe on the long term. So do you have any artists like that you felt a connection with, or just like who have you worked with out of 1017?
The strongest connection is gonna be K Sade. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're like a sister. I know that we're gonna have some future, things big in the future. Like they can't sleep on her, man. She's gonna be super big. And, right now we're working on like film and stuff like that too. So we got a short film coming out, so like we got a lot of work. I fuck with Road Boy too. He real cool. I help him much as I can too. So I know when me and him gonna be in the future.
That's what's up. What? Go ahead.
I want to say with the other ones, like they cool, but I just try to get the artists I work with features with them too, like much as I can too, like laying low and low.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the short film about that you're working on with K Sade? If you can talk about it.
I can't really talk about it, but it's gonna be real good. We're gonna have it released by Super Bowl.
All right.
Yeah, that's what's up. We'll look forward to that for sure.
So what do you have like coming up in 2021 that your listeners should be aware of?
Well, we got the Might Be video that's gonna drop during Super Bowl. That's gonna be real dope. We went real crazy on that video. We were shooting it all yesterday. Like brought nice cars out. I was acting in it. I was acting different characters in it. So it's gonna look like a real movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? We did real good on that. I'm putting out more projects. I'm gonna have Hometown Heroes 2, Volume 2 come out because it's a series, and I'm gonna be looking for hometown heroes in each city. So I got that project coming out again this year. Got a few more projects, just to try to build artists up. So they just anytime any artist that want to work, let's work. Like I can make your record a hit, especially if it makes sense. It sounds good, then we can make some things happen.
Right. So I'm gonna slip my plug in. Just let me know when you in Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I produce, so just let me know. I produce and songwrite, baby. So.
Hey, I'm being in Atlanta real soon, man. So we gotta link up.
Well, I mean, if we slipping plugs in, so I'm Janae Jasmine. I'm a model. I play the drums. I'm finishing up my PhD in mechanical engineering. So if you need an actor, I can act. I can't sing. I can play the drums. You said you got, stuff in every city. So hit me up in Maryland, DC, Virginia.
We definitely need actors because this short film, because what I want to do is like, how like DJ Khaled, he used to, he put 4 artists on a song and made it a hit. See, what I want to do, I want to put artists in a short film with the songs played in the film too and still make it a hit. I want to do a whole different approach. I have my own little formula.
Okay, facts.
Put these short films out, like they can get on like Hulu and Amazon Prime, Netflix, or something like that. Then
that's sick. I like that idea a lot. because we don't get to see that side of artists a lot. So it would be like refreshing to see that, like especially all of them working together too.
So, hey, bro. So before we wrap the podcast up, bro, you got any plugs, anything else like you wanna like put out there for yourself? Anything upcoming that we are tell us about before we sign off, yo?
Hello.
I think you might be frozen for a sec. Yeah, you back.
Yeah, I said, all right, so before we wrap up the podcast, you know what I'm saying, definitely give you the opportunity to put all your plugs out there, man. Tell people where to shout you out. Of course, the team follows you, whatever like that, but definitely take the moment of opportunity, baby.
All right, man. Hey, man, it's the flyest DJ on the planet, man. Hey, the real super fly. I want to shout out to, y'all guys for giving me this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out my team too, my management team, Mario Cummins, Wes Walker, Courtney Harry, just my whole team, just everybody that's around me, just helping me. And, I appreciate everybody. So I just want to say thank you. And you're going to hear from me again.
All right, facts. All right, so folks, thank you for tuning in. All right, before we sign off, I'm gonna let my co-hosts definitely leave their self outros. Jay Clay.
Hey, what's up? It's Jay Clay, Acoff. It's been a pleasure, brother. Good to get to know you, bro. We'll do this again sometime.
Yes, sir.
I and Miss Janae Jasmine.
Oh, it wasn't last but not least this time, but thank you so much. We appreciate you jumping on with us, and definitely, we'll look forward to your new projects and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I look forward to work with all y'all. So, I want to lock in with y'all as much as I can. So let me know anything I got out. Y'all see we can work together and then let's work.
All right, facts. All right.